Hello, beautiful, magnetic women. Happy Saturday. Such a pleasure to be here with you today. I wanted to chat with you about the 5 mistakes in your dating life keeping you from finding epic love. So sit with me. My hair is a mess and I don't care. So sit with me. Let me know you're watching in the comments. It really helps me engage and make sure that I'm showing up. And let me know if you are watching the replay as well. And I'd love to know what this brings up for you, for sure. So the 5 mistakes in your dating life keeping you from finding epic love. First, I want to say that there are a lot of mistakes and bad advice out there for sure. And I know that your heart is crying for love. I know that your heart knows that you are worth it, knows that you are worthy of epic love. And I know the pain, the swelling and the pain of not being able to find that, of seeing patterns in your dating life that you maybe know why and you can understand, but you still can't seem to bridge the gap between what you know that you want and then actually getting it in real life, like an emotionally available man and being actually attracted to him. Not doing, self-sabotaging behaviors like sleeping with them too quickly, or maybe you losing yourself and self-sacrificing yourself when it comes to dating and finding love. And I want you to know that you make sense. It's completely common. And I know the sound of the acoustics of in your brain and in your heart, because I have felt it before, of really wanting a beautiful match, a soulmate match, soulmate partner, and epic, magnetic, extraordinary love. So I want you to know that you are in the right place. I'll talk a little bit today about my proven system that I've gone through and that I've taken women through hundreds of coaching hours to find their epic love. In 5 months, y'all, I've got this down to a science. But you're not wrong because the old way that you're used to doing things, you're not wrong. You're in the right place and you are not destined to fail. And, everyone that says, put your best foot forward, when you go out on dates, if we're not careful, what happens is we lose our authenticity. I'm not saying, go haggard or anything to a date, but I am saying, how do you present yourself in the most authentic way? Because eventually, if we aren't authentic, then it will end up catching up with us, or we'll end up in a relationship for way too long. Let me know in the comments, how often, what can you remember about your past that you stayed in a relationship way past its expiration date? It's a thing. And, peers of mine will tell you, and your friends and family will tell you this too. Just go have fun. Just go have fun. And I can tell you that if you are at all like me, which I bet that you are if you've watched this long or if you're in my community, is that this doesn't work. And it doesn't mean that you just go and be serious, because I also had friends tell me, oh, don't be so serious. Just go have fun, loosen up on the spiritual talk or loosen up on the deep talk. And that's who I am. That's what I love. And what happens is that in trying to just go have fun, I would sacrifice myself. I would sacrifice my body. I would sacrifice my worth, because in my head, it's like, oh, I can deal with this. I can deal with just sleeping with him and being okay with it. I can deal with maybe something doesn't feel so right, so I'm going to go and change myself or just completely self-sabotage these repetitive behaviors. You may hear my dog. She's getting feisty. So this is all BS. And these are my peers that talk about this, and I'm calling them out. And it's all BS because what actually works when we are finding our soulmate, when we are finding our epic love, when we are out there attracting emotionally available men, is what actually works is you having done your healing work so that you can show up grounded, regulated, aligned and very clear on who it is, what they're presenting, and how it's going to work, basically. And it's more than writing these things down on a piece of paper, because the women that come to me, here's the issue. The women that come to me, they know what it is. They know why they can't get what they want. Like maybe they know their attachment style, or they are healers and helpers, coaches, or a supporter in some capacity. But the real life actions and behaviors and thoughts don't line up with what they know. So what happens is we as women start to detach from our intuition, and we start to self-abandon and gaslight ourselves because we want this thing so badly. And it is perfectly okay to want epic love. You cannot fail. You cannot fail at finding epic love if you elect and you select to heal the parts of you that are choosing the emotionally unavailable men. So it's not you that is choosing. So let me just say that. If you're seeing these patterns in your dating life that are not, maybe you're judgy, or maybe you're frustrated, maybe you are going through the delete and download cycle again and again and again on the apps, which is completely normal. Y'all, I'm with you. You will not fail if you self-select into trying something new, because those patterns are not you. Let me know. I want to hear if you're still watching, I want to know what you're thinking about this in the comments. Because for me, when I figured this out, it was very powerful for me. You are not the patterns that you are seeing in your life. The man that you are choosing to spend your time, your energy, open up your heart to, you are not the one that is attracting him. It's not your higher self. It is just a part of you that needs to heal. It's a part of you that needs to heal. And you will not be unsafe. You are safe to heal those parts within a competent support container. And you won't fail if you do that. You will not continue the same mistakes if you elect to heal. What I would recommend, if this is connecting with you at all, what I would recommend is the first step is to look at your patterns that you're seeing in your dating life as information. Look at them as information. See if you can put a lens of love, a lens of compassion, and that shame and blame that you've been feeling, that shame and hurt and confusion and frustration that you've been feeling about dating. If you could put that aside for just a minute and look at your patterns as information. So what are you seeing in your dating life that's happened 3 or more times? Take a week, write it down in your journal, write it down in your notes. And then after that, open up to a better way. Open up to a better way, even if you don't know what it is. A lot of times when I'm in, not so much anymore, but definitely in the beginning of my healing journey, when I was in a place of, I couldn't push through anymore. I knew that something was wrong because I knew why I was doing it. And I didn't have the answers anymore. So when I just opened up to a better way, many times a better way just appeared. And that would be my step 2 for you, for sure. This is important. Looking at your patterns as information is important because it helps you detach from them. And again, this is true. Your patterns in dating that are self-sabotaging are not you. They are not you. They are just a part of you that is begging to be healed. Because in one way or another, your patterns, and I say this with love, but I say this hopefully to motivate you, your patterns in relationship will continue to repeat themselves until they are healed. 100,000%. So let me know after a week, come back here, let me know in the comments, or even on Wednesday here in the private Facebook group. Let me know that you have taken this inspired action this week. Give yourself a pat on the back for looking at yourself in a way of compassion and love and compassion again. Compassion and love and kindness. This is what I do in my program. This is what we would do together. I call this the Date to Soulmate Blueprint. How to attract your dream partner without the drama. And what we do in this container and what we do in this system is we heal from your past. All of those things that you know in your head, those labels that you have put on the healing that you've been doing, how has that been going for you? I say this with love. When you come into this container, this is a process that I've taken myself through, and I've taken many, many women through as well, is we heal all of those labels that you know of. The mother wound, the father wounds, the abandonment wounds, the attachment styles, all of that stuff that really doesn't matter. And I want to say that with love, but I want to put that in there because it's in your brain. We do your healing together. What happens after this, in this process with this blueprint, is that the overthinking that happens when you're dating, the anxiousness, the judginess, the wanting to control, all of that stuff that happens during this dating process actually turns into self-coaching, 100%. And that's the blueprint, Date to Soulmate Blueprint. So the third step that happens during this program and this process, it's a 5-month process, is that you start to embody your true essence. So everything that you know in your head, like, oh, I know that I'm worthy. I know that that I love myself. I know that I deserve all of this stuff, but it hasn't connected yet to your body, which is completely common for women. Meaning that are your behaviors, your actions, and your thoughts lining up with what you know in your head? And what happens when we do that is when we come into alignment, we are able to welcome in emotionally available partners and be attracted to them. So you show up in your true aligned authenticity with so much magnetism and so much effervescence and so much just so much like zeal for life that the male partner, your masculine partner that you're looking for, can do nothing but be attracted to you. And this happens. You don't understand it now, but when you get into the program, that you will. I've had in my personal dating journey, I've attracted movie stars. I've attracted well-known authors. And this is all because of the way that I show up. I've been picked out of a crowd of thousands and thousands of people. And it's happened so many times now that I connected that this is the process that helped me do this. So everyone has that internal magnetism. We just need to peel back those layers and layers and layers of healing that needs to be done in a safe container with competent support to get you there. Every woman has it. Every woman has it. And you do too. And the result is this feeling that you belong in dating. It's this inner knowing and inner worth that you can love big and not sacrifice yourself. You can love big and not just like be like Ariel in Disney and completely give up your voice, right? You can be discerning. You can be in line with your clarity and your vision of what you want in your love life, in your partner. You can actually find all of those qualities that you've written down on a piece of paper or written a letter to your soulmate in real life. So it is completely possible. I'm with you. I want to invite you to a masterclass that I have coming up on May 26th at 5 p.m. Pacific. It is the Match with Your Man Masterclass. It's a free 1 hour Match with Your Man Masterclass where I will be going through step by step the Date to Soulmate Blueprint, how to attract your dream partner without the drama. I would love to have you there. This is your invitation to join the free 1 hour Match with Your Man Masterclass. DM me or comment below to join. I would love to have you there. Click the link to save your spot. And I love you, my lady. Thank you for being here.